Hello everyone, this is Brother Wolf here with another tutorial as far as the emblems go for Black Ops 4. I am doing a series of different Darling of the Franxx emblems. Mostly I just doing them for fun just because I enjoy making them, but it's been, I guess it's been really popular in the community as far as people who like the show. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and post them. In advance, I apologize because on my TV I have the HDR, and then when I post the video, the colors are different, and I didn't know that until I saw it last time, and I was like, oh, I am so sorry. The colorations are around the same for the most part. It's not super bad, super different from the ones I used. Just mine, I use the lighter colors on my end, but I'll show you the colors that I use as far as that goes. But I wasn't aware that was so. There was such a difference in when I switched over from HDR to regular, because the last one I had for as far as the Darling one, I checked it and it was really bright and I didn't realize that. So onward to the ZeroTwo. So we are doing this one today. I'm going to be going through just clicking through the layers and showing you the stats for it, so you can go ahead and copy them, and then I will show you the colors used for ZeroTwo afterwards if you do have any questions for that, because I've been asked questions before of what colors I use and everything. So we'll get to that in a bit. Here we go. Okay, so now that wraps up that. So as far as the colors that I use for ZeroTwo, I'm gonna use. I'll do it on the skin. So excuse me. For ZeroTwo, as far as the colors I use for her, they're very, very basic. I use the second second orange. As far as her skin goes, I use that one for any of all her skin tones. As far as her hair, I usually use this. Well, I'll go between two tones. So I go between this second red and then the third red, and then it depends if I'm using shading or not. I'll use them both. If I'm using the gradient, I'll use a mix between the second and the fifth reds, or between this one or these two. So I'll bounce between those. This red in particular could be used for the Oni red skin if you want to use that, or if you're going to be using it for her the red markings on her eyes, which is not too bad. As far as her eyes go, I usually use mix between this blue or this I guess it's indigo, and I believe variations of this green right here. So any of these greens will do fine. It's just however you want to make it. But I'll use this one as a bottom. If it's for a gradient, if not, then I usually just go ahead and do this middle green right here, which isn't too bad. What else? That's pretty much it as far as I can tell. Nothing really crazy specific. Everything else, between her clothes and everything else, if I'm using it for anything particular, her suit, I just use dark reds, Those though, I mean, it's up to debate. Whatever you want to use to your discretion. If you want to use different kinds of reds or whatever, I do not care. It's up to you entirely. I just have like I just have the layers here set up for you to however you want to do them. And this goes as far as all the other ones as well. So any of the other emblems that I provide, you can go ahead and just use the same ones and just switch around the colors even if you want to. It doesn't have to be exactly the same way. So, aside from that, this is the ZeroTwo, the first one that I made initially, I believe. Yes, this was the first one I made. I deleted it on accident, and I had to remake it. So the way that I had to remake it, it didn't. It looked good, but because I wanted to make it look better, I changed it, and it looks actually a lot better than the last one did. The hat's a lot more defined. It's a lot better looking than the original one that I had. And so is her clothes and her hair and everything. It's not all over the place like it was last time. But yes, this is the ZeroTwo with the military hat and coat. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know. Just go with that and shoot them in the comments. Aside from that, good luck and have a good day.